but a very small square. So this is the only one point where you can find together. You can find the baptistry, the cathedral, the dome, and the bell tower. Look at the dome. In Italian we call cupola. The cupola. Cupola. Cupola is the symbol of our city because you can see the cupola from everywhere. From the hill around Florence, from the little country around. You can find immediately our symbol. Why it's so famous? Why? Do you know the artist who made the cupola, who made the dome? Do you know the name? The name was Filippo Brunelleschi. Why is so famous? Because in the 15th century they already finished the cathedral, a medieval cathedral, but they had an enormous hole and they need something to cover it. Brunelleschi, there was a competition between the artists for the side, the one who made the dome. Brunelleschi won because he made the dome without scaffolding. Without scaffolding, at the point of time was something of really, really crazy. He made a little dome inside and another bigger outside. And he put a big like a fishbone. So you have to imagine that the cupola grew up so without scaffolding.
That's amazing.
Michelangelo, when made St. Peter in Rome, Michelangelo made the dome of St. Peter in Rome, he copied by Brunelleschi and he said, okay, I will make something else bigger but not more beautiful. Okay? Now I want to that you know a very funny thing about Michelangelo, because we would see Accademia Gallery, and Accademia Gallery is the museum of Michelangelo. I want that you see that there is everything covered with marble, green, white and pink. Then there is the dome, but before the dome there is an empty part, an empty brown part. Can you see this empty brown part? Yes. Why? Michelangelo at the time was so famous. He was an important artist. Everybody know Michelangelo. Michelangelo had a terrible personality. He looked at the first part made by a minor artist, now you cannot see because in restoration, and he say, okay, I don't like it. It's just like a cricket cage.
A cricket cage.
And actually, it was too busy for the Florentine style. The Florentine style is so simple, so perfect. It was too busy, actually. And if Michelangelo say, I don't like it, okay, no problem. Nobody else can continue. I don't like it, empty. Then empty, that's something that Michelangelo didn't like. Okay, let's go closer. Come on.
Well, he said, I don't like it, but we're gonna leave it like.
All around me. I will give you some free time. So as fast you are, and more free time do you have at last. Come on, come on. All around me. Look at the wonderful cathedral, and look at the facade, the frontal face. I have to be honest with you. This face is new. It's new, and the artist who made this was Emilio De Fabris. I want that you remember his name, because when we will be in Accademia Gallery, we will find a wonderful dome around the David, made by the same artist. So in Florence you always find three colors. Tell me. The green marble.
The red and white.
Perfect. You find in every church of Florence. This is our marble, the marble of Tuscany. You find the white marble from Carrara. Carrara, for example, is so famous because Michelangelo used the marble of Carrara. Then you find the pink marble from Maremma, the zone near close to the sea. And then we find the green marble from Prato, a little city around Florence. Okay, now I want to tell you something else about the baptistry, and then I will give you some free time. So, come on.
Alright, so that means more than New York. It was really short then. Half an hour. Is that your goal?
I doubt it. Oh, like you prefer. Normally we consider all this time because you always are in only 1 hour. Baptistry. The baptistry is the oldest building of Florence. Come on, come on. Why so famous? Perfect. So you have to imagine that this one in front of you was made in the 11th century, but under the floor they discovered Roman remains of the 5th century. 5. It was a Roman temple to Mars, dedicated to Mars, the god of the war. So now it's a Christian building, but it was always the religious center of the city. We are very, very lucky now. Incredible lucky. Yes, in the pagan mythology.
Come closer, guys.
We are really, really so lucky to stop here. Normally it's not empty, believe me. Okay, why is so famous the baptistry? You have to know that in the past people at first had the baptism with the water. Only after the baptism they can enter inside of the church. So there is a strong link between this door and the main door of the cathedral. Now it's so famous for the door. Why? The artist who made this wonderful door was Lorenzo Ghiberti. We call Porta del Paradiso. Why Porta del Paradiso? Michelangelo, who had this terrible personality, he say, okay, I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it. When he looked at the first time at his door, he say, oh my God, this is a paradise door. And so still today we call Porta del Paradiso. And you find a lot of history. Why?
It has stories on each side of the door.
Perfect. Yes, this is true. You have to remember that in the past people was not able to read, not able to write, but they however had to know the history of the Bible. So the most simple way was explained with imaging, with the art. Now the one that you see in front of you is just a copy. Because in 1966 there was a terrible flood water in Florence, and so it was a really tragedy for Florence. Now the original ones are inside of a museum close to the cathedral. This is perfect copy. Never forget that at first was bronze, but over the bronze real gold.
Oh.
Okay, so if you want that they stay still today here, you have to be careful. I want that everybody look at the face of the artist. The artist Lorenzo Ghiberti write, I made a wonderful door and I want that everybody remember my face. So you can find the face of the art, the saints, the prophet, but in the middle you find the self-portrait of the artist. And the artist is this man without hair. Everybody can see him? He is Lorenzo Ghiberti. You can be sure 100%. So 500 years later, you know the face of the artist who made this wonderful door, Porta del Paradiso. Now I want that you say another thing. Maybe it's not possible everybody, so at first one and then you leave the space for someone else. I want that everybody look at the first panel here, because there is a young boy who kills a giant.
David.
Perfect. David and Goliath. Why it's so important? Because in the Bible, David is actually a young boy who kills a giant. Michelangelo was the only one who didn't realize a young boy. The David by Michelangelo is an old, wonderful man. This is the reason because the church say, no, we don't want your David because he's different from the Bible. And the citizen of Florence say, okay, no problem, you remember, we pay for the David and we put in front of Palazzo Vecchio just like a symbol of freedom. And look, the last one thing, look to the ability of giving impression of three-dimensionality in a very low space. This is typical of the Renaissance. In the medieval age, everything is flat. There's no perspective. There's not a study of the body, of the anatomy. Only in the Renaissance they start again to study the body, to study the space around the body. Look at the floor, for example, there. Look at the arches. Look at the building. At the temple. It's incredible. You can find a seat in the wall. Or, for example, something that remember you immediately Uffizi Gallery, for example. Okay, now I will tell you the last thing about the bell tower and then I will give you some free time. Excuse me for the microphone. The mixed up? Sorry? I didn't think you felt it. Sorry? You never looked. Come on. Hello, Alex.